Today's date and time is 8:45 a.m. Said July the 10th, 2015. I'm going to call phone number 313-224-0286.
Hello, you have reached the office of the Wayne County Executive. You are calling regarding property taxes. Please call the Wayne County Treasurer at 313-224-5952. You are calling regarding birth certificates, death certificates, or marriage license. Please call the Wayne County Clerk at 313-224-0536. For all other calls, please leave your name, phone number, and a brief message, and someone will return your call as soon as possible. Thank you for calling, and you have a great day. After the tone, please record your message.
Got to be kidding
When you
me.
finish recording,
You got to be kidding me.
the pound key for more options.
Unless the office is closed. This is Clyde Darnell Lynch. I just heard on the radio that they're going to have a meeting at the Guardian building about the Wayne County finances. I'd like to know what time that meeting is going to be today in the afternoon. I'm about to leave my home in about a half an hour. So I'm going to try to hope I get the reply back. The phone number is you close or you open right now. So I guess I'll find out if I get down there. Thank you. Have a nice day. Again, want to know what time at the Guardian building, the Wayne County meeting about Wayne County finances. Thank you. Have a nice day.
To accept and set message option, press 1. To replay, press 2. To erase and re-record, press 3. To continue recording, press 4. To cancel, press the star key. To repeat this menu, press 0. 7 is not valid. To accept and set message option, press 1. To replay, press 2. To erase and re-record, press 3. To send now, press the pound key. To mark as high importance, press 1. Message sent. Goodbye.
All I did was let them know that my presence will be there if it applies. I will be there at the meeting if it applies. But he paused. The time and date is 12:58 p.m., July the 10th, 2015. I'm calling back, which allegedly, in the past was Bacano office, Wayne County Executive Office, at area code 313-224-0286. Oh, did I say the time and date? I think I probably did. 12:58 p.m., 7/10/2015. Like they said, they probably have it at an hour. I don't think my man, Mr. Attorney on the radio station, said the date.
Hello, you have reached the office of the Wayne County Executive. You are calling regarding property taxes. Please call the Wayne County Treasurer at 313-224-5952. You are calling regarding birth certificates, death certificates, or marriage license. Please call the Wayne County Clerk at 313-224-0536. For all other calls, phone number 313. Someone will return your call as soon as possible. Thank you for calling.
Today's date and time is 1:04 p.m., 7/10/2015. About to call the County Clerk Administration at the Coleman Young Building 0. Oh, just got disconnected. Oh, Lord. I'm trying to get the phone number to Warren Evans' office. Oh, they were saying on the radio, I heard that they was having a meeting at the Guardian building about the county finances. You know, I was trying to find out where that was at. I mean, they didn't say. I didn't never hear the time it was going to be. Mm-hmm. I heard on the radio they were saying it's going to be today in the afternoon. Okay, because I called the number only I had over there was the number of Picano office. That was 224-0286, and it just say leave a message. So that's the number you was going to give me? Okay. All right. You can transfer me, or I just had to call. All right. Thank you. Bye.
Please leave a message for James Tom. After the tone, please record your message. When you finish recording, hang up or press the pound key for more options.
This is Clyde Darnell Lynch. I was calling. I called, like, this is the third number I called to find out. They said they was going to have a meeting at the Guardian building about Wayne County finances, you know, Warren Evans, whatever. And I called a number earlier this morning, which was Picano office number. I haven't heard nothing back, left a message. I'm trying to find out where it's going to work, what time it's going to be. Phone number 3. And my cell phone number is 694, what is it? 313-694-4419. It doesn't take emails or, you know. Thank you. Have a nice day.
To accept and set message options, press 1. To replay, press 2. To erase to send now, press the pound key. To mark it forward, message sent. Goodbye.
I'm tired of all these phone calls. You can't get no one. I know it's lunchtime, but it always have to be a skeleton crew, another secretary, or somebody in that office that don't go to lunch at the same time. I know somebody sitting there that's listening to it, like, I'm not going to answer. Ain't nobody here to tell on me. I'm not going to answer it. But when you leave a message, what, they delete it? Oh, if somebody's sitting there and hear it, oh, let me just pick up the phone and tell them, but then I bust myself
or when they come back for lunch, they're going to be so occupied with doing what they shouldn't be doing, which is conducting business of the county. They have other important matters to take care of other than calling the citizens back that pay their wages, sign their payroll every week. But what I just said really don't make no sense. But if you feel it don't make no sense, it don't make no sense. But what makes no sense is everybody making deals instead of doing what's properly done without making deals and making profits or generating tax dollars for private public business to collect from the citizens instead of a governmental agency. That's what I just don't understand. Where the federal government don't have funds, don't have money, but they give $1 billion and or et cetera to other countries. I just don't understand. All this grant money, tax dollars being given away to people. Okay, they existing companies that need funds to provide more better services to the citizens. I thought the trash takeover in the city of Detroit is going to be better services. We're going to get our snow plowed. Next winter, the roads going to get plowed. I don't know what the citizens going to do, protest and march like usual, or surround the building, 5,000 plus deep, and say you got 3 days to make something happen, or you coming up out that building. We'll be back. That's what needs to be done. It's no threat. They want to send the doctor away for giving people poison cancer treatment. Well, I'll be dang gone. What the government doing with all these chemicals in our food? This is how citizens really don't know what time it is. And if they do know, you don't get things accomplished constitutionally because they're going to put up red tape and say this and that. You got to do this. DPS is owed money from the state of Michigan administration. But the news media and or set up twisted around if it applies to say that DPS is in bankruptcy, is in default. DPS ain't got nothing to do with what money has come from the state government. State government owes the money. There's no issues about it. It shouldn't be dragging out this long. You got different DPS organizations, administration, management. They get paid by the citizens. If they do not know how to do the paperwork, the City of Detroit Law Department, the Corporation Council don't know how to say, hey, Governor, give us the money. But they in bed with them, preaching the taxpayers, which is the true bosses, rights, liberties, happiness, violating, breaching human rights, civil rights, and or et cetera, under any label or description. But the citizens don't know how to do things. It's a very small that spin their wheels and think they're doing something. It's some that actually know what to do and they get knocked down. So attorney, against an attorney, another attorney saying DPS, blase, we're going to merge with EEA. EEA just came out of nowhere. Capitalizing on all education and dummying it down worse than it is to keep a certain percentage of citizens in servitude, and the one that escapes and joins the elite, the affiliates of the 1% that's in control and that continue to violate people's rights. And they don't realize, they must not can't see. Your children, grandchildren ain't going to have nothing. But I know what it is. They got the money, send them to school so they can join the elite, further violating others, their cousins, their nieces and nephew rights. You go up to the upper and listen to that little meeting of all the politicians. Somebody needed to hit it with a missile. When all them sellouts was up there. And all you see the protesters, the government officials that be protesting and faking the front of they for justice and peace. They just want to get paid and retire. Why you think they want to do everything to say they pension? Sell the water, sell the building, raise taxes. They want to make sure after they paid their pensions, they want to make sure they get it. Tax dollars, citizens. If you don't know what's going on, somebody that's not even worthy of being followed and worshipped, that's what we do. Well, I guess they know what they're doing. I just marry and rally behind them. And the ones that really know what they're doing, they don't get no media play, and they get disrespected in the media if it applies, and sometimes assassinated, locked up, unconstitutionally. And the citizens don't even know what to do. And all these attorneys on the planet Earth, we still can't get due process. With all the experience of government officials and or et cetera, we still can't get liberty and happiness that we pay our taxes for. Everybody getting paid off the tax dollars. Everybody getting rich off the tax dollars. It doesn't matter if you're not in there with the elite. What matters is you live to the fullest instead of struggling and striving, working every day, making the people you work for rich because you're providing services for the masses, products, goods. Some is legitimate and some is luxury. I want to ride on a boat. I want to get a boat. I want to get a jet ski. That's cool. I ain't knocking it. But when a point in time comes, you don't know what to do when it's time to show and prove, and the people that done the necessary minimal steps to get due process and quality fairness get knocked down. And there's no media outlet to broadcast that. Only word of mouth. Everybody wants to say, oh, you got social media, the internet. Man, take that internet and shove it up your pipe where the sun don't shine. The news media is supposed to be broadcasting this, but they broadcast what they want. And everybody that's on my Facebook page, listen to this or don't listen to or hear about it. You know what I'm talking about. We got proof out the wazoo, and ain't still nothing happened. But talk, call the radio, call the talk show, say your little comments on the internet, just like what I'm doing. But all these grant writers, all these attorneys, litigation people, well, I'm not aware of it. It's process and protocols, the process protocols have to go through the judicial system. Man, that is so how much they put us in check by having these different steps, and none of the steps get done correctly through your local law enforcement, through your labor relations, through your civil liberties. What you see that's getting broadcasted on in the media, in the news, on the internet, it's a lot more. That's more devastating than what they talking about if it applies. That don't get no attention. People that get locked up, killed, rights violated. And all we do is talk about it at the barber shop, at the bar club, at the crib, smoking on some weed. Don't know they got a fund set up for all you weed smokers. Your nerve's going to be dead. They got a bank account collecting money for it, and you don't even know. Got high potent weed, you better stick to the homegrown, because that high potent stuff is going to kill your nerves in the long run, and they already got a fund set up to take care of you at a facility. More devastated than crack. Heroin. At least they still can function and roam the street to get their money, to get their thing going. But y'all going to be sitting up in the facility shaking and nodding and just a vegetable. They're creating this marijuana. That's why they let it pass. So all you citizens can smoke on your weed because that's what the rapper demanded. They ain't got to work, ain't got no words in the world. And some of y'all find your niche in life. Oh, my job don't do drug tests. I'm straight. I make my little 300-400. You know, I got my little bank account. You know, I got my DOT bus transportation card. I'm tight. Settle for the least minimum. That's not even the true minimum of luxury and liberty and happiness. My baptismal name is Clyde Darnell Lynch. All rights reserved without prejudice. I am Prince Clyde Darnell Lynch, equality and fairness by contract and paramount mandatory by law. Amen.
So today's date and time is 2:24 p.m. Sunday, July the 12th, 2015. I'm gonna play the cell phone message where the guy from Wayne County called me back and told me the date and time. So I'm about to play that right now. Some people say, "Oh, this is useless." You know, you.
One saved message. Main menu. To listen to your message, press 1. First saved message from phone number 31322472263. Received July 10th at 1:46 p.m.
Yes, this is Chip Toll from the Wayne County Commission returning your call. I left a message on your other number as well regarding this afternoon's meeting at 4 p.m. at the Guardian Building located at 500 Griswold in the mezzanine of the Guardian Building today at 4 p.m. If I can be of any other assistance, feel free. Give me a call, 313-224-7263. Thank you. Bye.
Now, I wonder if I call him for any other assistance like I have in the past years, if it applies to this individual. Maybe he was the one I was speaking with out in the lobby about 2 months ago, about speaking to Miss Bell, the head person, the chairperson of Wayne County Commissioners. Never transpired. Nothing was never done. But all I'm going to say is, I'm out. I forgot what I was going to say. I say so much, do so little, that gets nowhere. That should be enough to get what I need. So if I call them back, this is what I was going to say. If I call them back sometime next week and say, are you going to assist me getting my $900 billion? And they're going to laugh and chuckle. Why do you think we owe you that much money? And to anyone that it applies to, if it applies, when you say something like that to me, I know it's a crazy dollar amount. But if I get it, I get it. And if I can prove I deserve it, I'm going to get it. But I'm going to get something more than $100 million. That's guaranteed. Or off with your head.